Good evening. My name is Jocelyn Wiltz. I'm a graduate student at the University of Texas at Arlington School of Nursing Department. I'm here to give you a book review on Overcoming the 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, written by Patrick Lencioni. The first dysfunction is called overcoming the absence of trust. Trust is all about being vulnerable. The team members must be able to feel comfortable about one another in regards to their weaknesses, their failures, and their fears. Building trust takes time, but is also maintained over time. An exercise that he described to build trust is to help one another feel comfortable, is have each member of the team describe 3 questions about themselves: where they grew up, how many children were in their family, and what was the most difficult or important challenge in their childhood. This is called breaking the ice. The second dysfunction is mastering conflicts. The next step of the team must overcome, within this next step, they must overcome their trust issues. A good argument without trust could cause destruction. Some conflicts may arise in a meeting discussing things that went wrong in the previous meeting. This keeps the issue alive until a resolution is made. It is important to get all the obstacles and confusions out of the way so it won't cloud the main goal, which is productivity. An exercise or a tool is called conflict profiling. Each member must understand that everyone has a viewpoint and a comfort level in those meetings. And a conflict norm means having a clear norm about how the meetings are going to be conducted so that there will be no offensive language and the meeting can be kept emotion-free. The third, achieving commitment. Without trust and conflict, the team cannot achieve this next step. The team must commit to certain decisions by clinching 2 but separate concepts called buy-in and clarity. Buying into a decision when the members don't normally agree. This is done by intelligent people in your meeting. To avoid assumptions after the agreement has been made, each team member must obtain clarity, making sure they understood what was actually agreed. And an exercise is called clarification. Each team member must ask each other, what did we just agree on? And also cascading commitment. Making the team leader go back and communicate the decision or the agreement to their staff members within 24 hours. This is to ensure that the leaders are committed and adhering to the agreement that was made. It's called spreading the news. The fourth one, embracing accountability. Each team member must remind one another that they're not living up to their typical performance. It's called peer-to-peer. Even though it may be uncomfortable, but the team must be willing to call each other on their behaviors, because if they don't, this will hinder productivity. The most important, leaders must show courage in holding people accountable. An exercise called team effective exercise. Each member must write down the answer to 2 important questions. 1, name 1 important characteristics about each person in their team that can build up the team. Number 2, name an important characteristic about that person that could ruin the team. And in the end, you'll find out that everyone really appreciates everyone in their team. The last one is called focusing on the results. As the team builds trust, they engage in healthy conflicts, they're committed to a decision, and they're holding everyone accountable. That team is on their way to becoming successful. To keep the results at the forefront of their mind, an effective team must decide what they want to achieve and how they're going to go about measuring that success. The team must also watch out for distractors, because those are some ones that's giving up on the team. And a good tool to use to keep everyone focused is a scoreboard. Use any kind of easy readable visual aid with the goals on there and also the success that was made to achieve those important goals. Thank you again. My name is Jocelyn Wiltz.